Here's 5 pieces of technology that every woman should own and why you're missing out if you don't. Good morning, lovelies, and welcome back to TLE Approved. Today is day 12 of Vlogmas. Welcome to Vlogmas 2025. Technology is an enhancement to our lives, and we should be looking at technology as an investment. We spend most of our days using it, and it can get pretty pricey to have a fluent and flowing ecosystem. I personally like to buy technology just one time and only upgrade if it's damaged, stolen, or the hardware can no longer compete with the upcoming software. Also, we have a green smoothie today. This has mint, cucumber, lime, and apple. This is so delicious. I feel like it's making me have a very cheery mood today. Side note, for those that have been watching the Vlogmas series, thank you for tuning along. I am happy to report that today is the first vlog that I've recorded before 12 p.m. That has not affected my sleep schedule. We're making progress. Okay, we're making progress. We've only got 5 more days left of Vlogmas to go. Here on TLE Approved, we are here to design our life with intention. So if that sounds like you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Here are my top 5 pieces of technology that I believe every woman should own and will eventually end up paying for itself. First are the Sony XM5s. These are absolutely astounding. This is coming from a loyal Apple girly. I used to have the AirPod Maxes that went over your ear, and I only had those for maybe about 6 months before I decided, okay, I need to move on to something else. The AirPod Maxes were too bulky, too heavy, and I saw that my makeup would get stained on the side of the headphones a lot, and I did not like that. You could visibly see that they were getting dirty, so I ended up getting silicone covers for the cushions of the ears, and they were still just sliding off when I went to the gym, and I was like, yeah, they have to go. So I upgraded to these. These are so lightweight and they are so much more affordable. These come in at $280 versus the Apple Pro AirPod Maxes. Oh my gosh, they need to fix their naming system. The Apple over-the-head headphones, those retail at $549. For almost half the price, you are getting much better headphones. These are lightweight, also amazing for travel. These have a very strong noise cancellation feature that is incomparable to any other headphone I've used before, and I fly a lot. And for my music lovers out there, you can customize the EQ by using the app that comes along with the headphones. And for my ladies, the transparency feature on this set of headphones is great. These headphones, if I put them on, I feel like I can be more aware of my surroundings. With the other headphones I've had before, I've always had to move it to the side to actually hear what's going on. But with the transparency feature, I can hear every noise, as well as if my hands are full or if I'm doing something with my hands, you can actually place your hand over the right headphone and it will automatically go into transparency mode if you're playing music. So this is great for my girlies who are out and about, need something affordable, lightweight. It's also really great for the gym. I could go on and on about these headphones all day, but those are my top reasons why I love these. Every product that I mentioned will be linked in my LTK and my Amazon storefront, both linked in the description of this video. The next item that I can't live without is actually in my bedroom. To the bedroom we go. I cannot live without my Google Home Hub. This is a smart display. This sits right next to my bed. I actually have a floating shelf right underneath it, so it just blends seamlessly within the room. The reason I love it is because it has an extensive amount of features that really enhance my day-to-day productivity. Number one is that everything is voice activated, which is straightforward, but I don't like to do everything on my phone all the time. I mainly use it as my alarm clock, especially because I am not a big fan of using your phone as an alarm clock. My favorite feature is that it tells me what's on my calendar for the day. So if I click on today,
there are 3 entries for today. At 1 p.m. you have lunch plus Zeus walk. Following that,
great.
At 5:30 p.m. you have dinner. Following that, at 8 p.m. you have Raina's Holiday Bake-Off Partiful.
I enjoy the Smart Home Hub for its feature, especially because I can just ask it as well, like, hey Google, what's on my calendar for today?
I can only share personal information once I verify your voice. Try going to the Google Home app, then checking your voice match settings.
Okay, not Google getting an extra layer of security. That's new. But either way, we love the Smart Home Hub. Another one of my favorite features is that you can set up routines on the hub. So I have a routine set for my morning routine, and I just set it up to say, hey Google, good morning, and then it starts to play my Spotify playlist for the day. You can automate certain tasks within the home to turn on certain light bulbs and other features in the home. I have it turn on my Zeus light. If you haven't seen the Zeus light, please make sure you check out the Day 10 Vlogmas. Coming in at number 3 are my Apple wired headphones. I am a music girly down. Every time I'm commuting, I am always using my wired headphones. I personally don't love to have these bulky headphones all the time, so when I'm not traveling or going to the gym, these are my day-to-day go-tos. These do not mess up my hair, and I also love the feature of having the microphone right here to adjust the volume. These headphones are the classics. They've been around for years, so I'm not gonna get too into detail. We've all had a pair of these before. Also, this smoothie is so hydrating. Coming in at number 4, this one is for all of my ladies, all my girlies. If you are using any period tracking app, use Lively. I will start with the Lively app. It does have a $12 monthly subscription. I know, but hear me out, hear me out. I'm not a big fan of subscriptions and having to pay to live. I really don't. I'm a huge fan of pay for something one time and then that is your investment. But on the Lively app, I'm paying for convenience and it's also science-backed. I personally do not want to put in the energy and effort into tracking my period and trying to figure out when my next period is going to come, logging all of my symptoms. I find that it's so much easier to have this app. There is a free version, you just won't have access to all of the features, but I like to have all of the features. The app was actually developed by certified OBGYNs, meaning that the app was built upon medical literature and expert insight to give us the best recommendation, which makes me trust the app even more. It's not AI driven. So I'm a full supporter. What made me hit the subscribe button for this app is that they have recommendations based on your history. If you click all tips, it tells you exactly what you should be doing for each phase, and it tells you how you want to spend your energy, what you should be eating, other ways that you should be moving within a particular phase. I love the widget because it tells me exactly on my home screen what I should be doing with my energy and my time. It also gives me a summary of those recommendations. Here you can see that's telling me to embrace my energy, which I'm sure you can tell I am with my green smoothie drink, and based on the last few days vlogs, I've been a little bit low energy, but today we're back and we're better. It also tells you what type of symptoms are likely to show up. So this way I'm kind of not out of the blue in terms of what to expect when Miss Mother Nature decides to arrive. All in all, I feel like all of the technology that I have, I cannot stop raving about, but Lively, please download Lively. This is not an ad or promotion. I'm just a loyal user of the Lively app. Oh, and we can't forget about Track of the Day. Track of the Day. Track of the Day has been featured in every single vlog in the Vlogmas series, where I am putting you onto house and techno music because it is the best genre to exist. Today's track is The Way I Feel. Such a funky and groovy track. It's one of those songs where you can't not dance to.
I can lie, the way I feel, it's no lie, it's for real.
Coming in at number 5 is your home monitor. For those of us that like to work from home, a monitor is essential, but not only just the monitor, but the wall mount attached to it. Having a wall mount that can swivel and rotate seriously enhances your productivity. You notice the difference immediately after getting one. I maneuver it to cater to my current activity, but personally, I keep my monitor vertical for content and home decor purposes. I also love to use that monitor for watching YouTube videos or movies. Sometimes when I don't want to watch it on my big screen TV, the monitor is key, but the monitor swivel is more important. And honorable mention for number 6, I highly recommend having a burner phone. This is something I talked about in one of my other videos in the 2026 digital cleanup. If you haven't seen that video, please make sure you check it out. A burner phone allows you to unplug from the world. Now hear me out, this doesn't have to be a crazy investment. What I use as my burner phone is a very old phone that has been paid off. So right now my burner phone is my iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is my main phone and this is my burner phone. When you find yourself needing to not talk to the rest of the world or can get easily distracted connected just by unlocking your phone. That's what the burner phone is for. The burner phone is specifically to play music, do productivity work, no distractions. It's kind of like using a phone without doing the contact part. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I feel like once you have it, you'll understand. And I also feel like that's why Apple got rid of iPods. It's essentially like an iPod. I can do anything I need to without having to contact anyone. I wish they would bring back iPods. If they brought back iPods, I think the world would be a better place. And even with a burner phone, it doesn't even have to be an iPhone. It could just be another type of device that allows you to complete some tasks around the home, but just without having access to the outside world. That could be your iPad on airplane mode. That can be your computer without message and FaceTime notifications popping up. Just another device where you can be productive without using your actual phone. Those are all of my technology favorites that I believe every woman should have. Which piece of technology was your favorites? Let us know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed these tips. As you saw, we have Raina's holiday party bake-off, so that will be posted tomorrow. We're getting close to the end of Vlogmas, but I'm so happy that you stuck it out this far, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Zeus, we can watch more tomorrow. I know you like rewatching the vlogs.